Alright, if I need powers for the new. Oh, I'm clever.
Good evening. I'm just going to send you the lobby password. Apologies for the delay.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
SgtCortez.
All right.
Right, looks like we're in, just waiting for the go-aheads from the teams. And then we can start. Both teams are 2-0 in their groups, I believe. So this will be whoever comes out ahead of the pack. I believe they have the group of death with 5 teams in there. Yes.
Yeah, just give Kieran a yes in chat and we'll be all set.
And Spherical won the coin toss.
Yep, so both teams coming off of 2-0s in their previous series. Team Sus with a very resilient game 1 in their last series where multiple cracks at high ground were denied on the defensive end, and then they managed to prolong the game long enough for Alex on the Medusa to explode out of control and sort of take over team fights. They were really knocked down after the laning stage, but because their opponent was playing a very up-tempo sort of push all towers, and I think they had all tier 2 towers down by like 20-25 minutes with like Death Prophet and other like very hard pushing heroes. But Team Sus was able to hold the line and kept them from breaking the base multiple times, and eventually won enough team fights to where they could just snowball back the other way and won. Game
Yeah.
2, they were much better coordinated. The lanes went much better. They came out like 7 kills up after laning and sort of just took the game over from there. Spherical, almost a similar story. They were the ones cracking high ground multiple times in their first game, eventually broke through, got the dub. And the second game, I didn't have too much time to go through, but it just looked like a solid performance by the team and amounted to a massive gold advantage when they finally broke the base and finished off their series.
Yeah, and that was off of Ob's unconventional Doom and mid pick, which was incredibly scary from that game. But yes, it should be a good game. I imagine Stesi's Ultra Shooters will be may find themselves in a similar situation to their first game of losing lane and being able to draw out the game for them to catch up in gold and eventually claiming the dub if Spherical struggled to push high ground.
Well, they've already picked a more aggressive carry in the mid game than they had in that game in the Luna. So if Alex has a decent amount of farm, he could very easily link up with his team and start applying pressure around the map.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried that they let the clock work through. That hero has been either banned or a menace, I believe. Yesterday, James did an incredible performance on clock. So see if Stesi's believe they have the answers to it. And we've got our Pos 1 and 2 supports picked out, unless they're doing something funky. Goon Jakiro is a solid staple goon pick.
It is, but they've picked their support duo, which is very heavily focused on slows, they picked it into a Centaur knowing it was there. So the Centaur can just override all of those slows with Stampede. So if they're counting on that to be able to position themselves at the back out of the range of Spherical's heroes, it might come back to bite them.
Yeah, yeah, agreed. I would say Spherical supports have got the easier time landing there. CC compared, well, maybe Clockwork skill shot, but
Right,
I'd
but
say
Lich
that
has to really get in there
yeah,
if he wants to land a fear or if he wants to put down the Ice Spire once he gets his shard. Chain Frost doesn't have the longest cast range either, so this Lich could very well be putting himself in a lot of dangerous spots to be able to get his spells off in a fight.
yeah,
Otherwise, he's waiting for the fight to break down and then coming in at the last minute to sort of clean up with his spells.
yeah. It's very much either he gets initiated on and can cast his ult, or he has to attempt to clean up. His
And the
positioning is going to be big.
bristle on Spherical is going to make it that much harder because that's a hero that likes drawn out fights, stack up the quill damage. I believe they had in their last series, what I was watching, they had a bristle that they tried to go on for maybe 45 to 60 seconds straight and was just healing through passive bloodstone, and meanwhile the rest of Spherical's team was dying on the opposite side of the map while the bristleback was just entertaining two heroes. They did eventually kill the bristle, but after the Slardar had like 16 stacks of quills at one point.
Well, Stesi's have picked the Viper to counter the Bristleback, being able to break him with the Viper roll. I feel like Stesi should be looking to maybe build it around this game with Bristle and Centaur both being quite tanky strength building here. Centaur being a heart enjoyer.
Main problem though that I'm seeing for Stesi's is they really have no hard initiation right now. Viper and Lunar are just gonna waddle in, and Viper is so slow that he's definitely not gonna be initiating anybody unless he goes for like a really odd blink dagger. Um, as far as pause 3 initiators still in the pool, Mars is still available.
Yeah, Mars. Conquer could be another one. Could see a Tide Hunter. That Tide Hunter wouldn't be too bad. It'll be able to cleanse off some of the CC from Dark Willow at least. Um, yeah, I hope it isn't a pos 3 Viper. And I believe Ninjasnowman likes to play more the spirit heroes, like Ember and Void. Which could Void Spirit could give them a bit of initiation, but that would sort of depend how well the Void does in lane. Because if he loses
Yeah, right.
lane
If he
hard, he's going to be squishy to start these fights.
Right, no amount of shield is gonna really protect him if he falls behind, and then you're banking all your initiation on your mid laner, which is also gonna be a large source of damage in the early fights. So if the lanes don't go well, you could really just shoot yourself in the foot. I think they'd go for a more traditional off laner here. Like you said, the Tide Hunter, the Mars is available, the Kunkka's available. What else really? Doom's been banned out, but that wouldn't be too great of an initiation tool. Sand King's also banned out. I haven't seen too many like pause 3 Sand Kings though.
Uh, yeah, yeah. I think he's still in that position where he does enough damage with items to justify him still being a mid laner.
Right, well, it is a pause 3 Viper, so
Yeah,
it'll be Snowman on the Ember Spirit.
yeah. I
Meanwhile, looking for Sleepymoon's hero here, unless Sleepymoon opts to go for the pause 1 Bristle.
yeah, I think I've seen Sleepymoon play Puzzle and Bristle before. Um, though I think think it's going to be an ops hero they're looking for. I imagine ops. Ops can play Tusk mid quite well. They banned out his Omni mid and Doom.
Welcome to another exciting game of Dota.
And Surfshaker.
All right, it's hero choosing time.
So a lot of reliable initiation on Spherical. I do have to favor their draft, I feel.
Yeah.
They have three ways to get in. They have follow-up ult. I think just the Clockwork hooks in. Centaur follows up with his ultimate to get the Bristle back in. And then once Stesi's starts to counter-initiate with the Ember and the Chain Frost, that's when Shaker comes in, delivers the big slam. I do have to favor Spherical's draft here.
Yeah, I agree. Spherical got the better initiation. Overall, I've got more CC and TC wings games usually. I'm not seeing any like weird facet picks by any of the teams. Jakira's gone for the correct Liquid Frost facet, so I usually see people fall into the fire one, which wouldn't do much that game as none of these heroes really care about having their attack speed slowed. Yeah, I guess it's going to be on really. Viper needs to really not lose lane. Viper and Ember need to not lose lane. As these two heroes falling behind is sad. Like Luna can always retreat to the jungle and just power farm heavily, but Viper kind of struggles to farm unless he gets a Maelstrom. But that would be more like a Pos 2, Pos 1 Viper, I believe. And the way Spherical have played lanes in the past two games, they should be able to choke out Stesi's if they get a good enough lead.
Well, we have entered the map and are ready for game number 1 between Spherical and Stesi's Ultra Shitters. Going over lineups, we have Phosphorus playing the Centaur, Obst on the Mid-Earth Shaker, Sleepymoon, the Pos 1 Bristleback, Moist Goblin Clockwork, and Clavicimbel, the Pos 5 Willow. On the side of the Dire, we have Stesi himself on the Lich, Alex on the Luna, Lanyro on the Viper, Ninjasnowman on the Mid-Ember Spirit, and Mith, the Herald 4, Pos 5, Jakiro.
Yeah, looks like both teams may not be seeing each other as Spherical have gone for a very long wraparound. Be interesting to see if they commit to walk between the mid lane.
I'm interested to see that Ops didn't opt to get smoked up with the rest of his team. He kind of just wandered around to hang himself out there. So it looks like runes are going to go 2 for 2. No real fighting here.
Thank God we're starting. The main event.
The ward immediately pinged out. The Ninjasnowman put down. Goblin will clean it up.
Yeah, I hate having my mid lane ward dewarded like 10 seconds into the match. It's an auto tilt for me. Alright.
So yeah, it could be a bit of a difficult mid lane for Ninjasnowman, with Ops going for likely the max enchant totem build. controlling the CS.
Yeah, he has gone a wand at least. That's really good. Be able to have a health reserve from all the enchant totems. Ob's going to be spamming.
Alex taking a fair amount of harass from the Centaur up top, but just using the first level and Lucid Beam to secure his last hits. Now picks up the Moonglaves at level 2. Really, the only lane I could see going well for Sus would be this bot lane. The Viper Jakiro combo is a lot of slow. Sleepymoon approach is too close, and then Willow's a pretty squishy support. Has a blood grenade, but if she throws it, it's going to impact her HP pool quite a bit.
Yeah.
Everybody's hovering around half HP in this bot lane. However, Moist Goblin might be the first blood here. Stesi running away. Probably could have been a first blood if they decided to commit onto it, but instead, Moist Goblin will be allowed to survive.
There's just some harassing going on. No one getting too low. No one going for any crazy plays early on. They just
Nope. Moist Goblin pops the salve. It is now sitting next to the Lotus Pool, so he'll be full health, full mana. Down bot, Mith chasing down Clavicimbel. Clavicimbel brought 2 stacks of tangos though, so came prepared.
oh, that's first blood.
Sleepymoon goes down to the Viper.
Yeah, just getting
Like
poked a
like I
bit too
said, I
much.
think the one lane that they need to go well is this bot lane.
Radiant might want to haul some ass down to their bottom tower.
Phosphorus is definitely asserting his authority in the top lane. Might be being outdone on CS by the Luna, but Luna's having to constantly loosen beam to get creeps. She does have the facet for that though, so I can see her doing it for that, but that leaves her no mana to be able to harass, and now caught out a little bit far from the tower, but should be fine. Stesi will go for a pull onto Moist Goblin as well as the Frost Blast, but no follow-up from Alex, no mana for Loosen Beam again. Down bot, Lanyro might be the return kill here. Sleepymoon stacks up 3 stacks of quills as well as the snot. And they do get the return kill on the Viper, so 1 for 1 in this bot lane. And Sleepymoon definitely needed the money infusion after giving up first blood. Stesi takes down Moist Goblin, but it might come at the cost of Luna.
Nah, that shield's
Double edge
too
was
strong.
available again.
I'm a bit surprised that Alex has gone for the Lunar Orbit talent. Usually it's the one that gives you attack damage on Lucent Beams. Even if it did get nerfed slightly, I still think it's the better talent, but I guess opting to just play safe.
Oh, he must have switched it, because I'm pretty sure in the draft screen it showed that he had the other facet. Maybe I'm wrong, but I definitely remember seeing it.
Yeah, maybe he swapped it last second.
Knowing that he was going to be in a pretty aggressive lane. Hasn't taken any points in Lunar Orbit though to complement that. Mid lane, Obst in a bit of trouble here, but no level 6 on Ninjasnowman means no remnants. So the finishing damage is not there, but Mith might go down here. With 4 stacks of goo, will go down to the clicks of Clavicimbel. Viper will get a return double kill though. Just so much poison damage from the Viper.
Yeah, that's great for the Viper needs to get ahead in this lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
And I also like his item choice going for the Mage Slayer as well. That's another quite nice debuff to put on their team. But Ops did get the haste rune, so he may look to rotate with that at some point. Yes, calm down a bit. The bottom tier 1 tower already just at the quarter, and top lane, Lich goes down, rotation.
Top
by
lane, they
both
brought
mids.
numbers. The Remnant goes in from Ninjasnowman. They clean up ops. So one mid later takes out another, but now Ninjasnowman, low and out of mana, has to retreat under the tower with a full creep wave. Phosphorus could have looked to dive that, but it'll pop the salve. Maybe they'll go on the Regoose once he's healed back up. Alex is pretty low, only has 1 tango left. And no wand charges, so this is the dive that they're looking for. Phosphorus trying to get in range for the hoof stomp, but gets slowed by the Lich slows.
Bot lane. Without Sleepymoon getting very low.
Yep, Sleepymoon having to retreat to the jungle, but they're still on the hunt here for Luna. Stesi's got to do what he can. Keep them off of his core. And Ninjasnowman is back in after retreating back to the fountain. It's a double edge that pretty much kills Phosphorus. The double edge damage means Snowman just has to click once and cleans him up. So lane's going relatively well. Now that Ember Spirit is level 6, he's able to rotate and get some kills to help out his Pause 1, who's having a rough time. Meanwhile, down bot, Sleepymoon going down again to the Viper, and now Clavicimbel to follow. Oh, pops the Shadow Realm, so they can't get the target clicks on him. Ice Path came out just at the right time, but just too late. Maybe a fraction of a second too late.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would have been a dead Willow.
Ult now, and Sleepymoon needs to consider whether or not he goes back to lane or not. As I would just be ulting the Bristleback off cooldown, pretty much making his life living hell. How it looks like Clavicimbel.
Yep, looking for Clavicimbel again. They're diving to tier 1. 1 click from Viper. It's not enough damage. Clavicimbel survives on 7 HP.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting
And he'll TP home. Sleepymoon taking, just not even going back to lane, just taking these bottom jungle camps.
Radiant's bottom tower is a pile of
Both mid laners, level 8. Obst halfway to Aghanims. First item. Ninjasnowman has face boots done. Just starting now on his Maelstrom. What's he got coming out? He's got haste gloves coming out.
Yeah. I'll probably build that into a Glipnir later on. I can't remember too much what you build on Ember. I sort of gave up on that hero a while ago.
Basic Ember stuff. You just get a Maelstrom for farming. You get eventually you get a Daedalus. You could go Ags if you wanted to.
Yeah, I know there's like a Shiva's build on him. Mage Slayer as well. Oh, they're going on
Yeah,
top
but
lane.
I figure they'll keep the Mage Slayer for the Viper. Meanwhile, in the top lane, it's Alex trying to man up against Phosphorus. Clicks down the Centaur, but not enough damage. Stesi trying to chase down Moist Goblin. He's very low. The hook shot out to the neutral camp, but Ninjasnowman is waiting there for him. Greets him with a sleight of fist. Hey, how you doing? And now looking for the, doesn't look for the body block. Instead, just let's Ops retreat back to his side of the river.
Yeah, I'd say that was a win for Stesi's. Yeah, they got 2 kills off that. 1 kill going to the mid. And then 1 kill.
Another
going to
death on
the-
Luna though is concerning. Luna now only 40 CS at 11 minutes. Hasn't really been able to take any jungle camps either to supplement the farm.
Dyer's middle tower is
Yeah.
taking one hell of
Looking at net worth, she is the bottom core on net worth right now.
No caps have been stacked either for the Luna or Bristleback
Dyer's
to
middle
take.
tower is insured. That thing is standing on its last brick.
So it's going to be a slow time farming for both of them.
Dyer's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating.
The Mage Slayer on Viper is complete though, so he's going to look to link up mid here with Ninjasnowman and Mith coming down from the top jungle.
Destroyed, as I
He is spotted by a ward.
Come on, Lanyro, like you're outrunning your courier right now. Just let it deliver the Mage Slayer. Yep, the ward spots them out, so the Shaker and Clockwork will back up. Avoid the link up gank. But now a Mage Slayer Viper, pretty dangerous this early on. Definitely the strongest hero in the game right now.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a brick.
I'd say the two strongest heroes in the game right now, both belonging to Stesi's, in the Viper and the Ember.
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
tower is about
yeah,
to be a pile of smoke.
agreed. Ember's really hard to catch, even though he's not really yet completed an item. He still does quite a lot of damage early, especially with his double hit facet. Obs does almost have his Ags completed though, so that could be some damage for them. But he's been caught
That'll be a
out.
Viper Strike and a Root onto Obs. It'll definitely
Yeah.
be a kill secured to slow down the Ag's timing. They will claim the tier 1 mid off of this. Meanwhile, Spherical looking for Alex in the Dire jungle, but Alex playing it pretty close to the vest, close to his base. And he'll have the Dragonlance completed flying out to him right now. Should get it in a few seconds. Ninjasnowman doing his best to defend this top tier 1 with the rest of Stesi's looking to link up through the jungle paths. It'll be a Centaur ult to try to get out, but right into Stesi's charm.
Oh,
So they stop the Centaur in his tracks, and now Lamiro's just going to man up with a 3rd HP and start clicking. Clavicimbel, the last one standing, he goes down as well. It's a 3 for 0, with Stesi picking up a double kill on the Lich. So a big infusion of money into the supports. Stesi's with a commanding lead over this. We said the lanes had to go well, and their rotations afterward had to be perfect, and they have been on par so far.
yeah, really great rotations by Stesi's, by moving as a team as well. No one really lagging behind to try and get like a last hit or anything. They're just committing to where they're going to, and catching Spherical off guard by it every time, it looks like.
And they've taken out Ops' courier at the secret shop, meaning the Ags will be even later.
Does not like Dyer's bottom tower, and it shows.
They'll have 2 minutes to make another play before this Earthshaker has Ags.
Things are looking dire for Dyer's bottom tower. Wow, that was unintentional. Forget I said
Sleepymoon,
bottom tower
been left on his own for a little while. Almost on his own Aghanim Scepter, but I hear another Viper Strike, and it's Obs. Gonna look for the TP out. Did he start it too late? He does. He dies in the fountain to the dot damage of Viper. If he had started that TP a second earlier, he probably survives.
Yeah, this
So
Viper's
setback
getting
after
huge.
setback for Spherical. And now Stesi's making their way bot, looking for Sleepymoon.
top tower just went brick belly up.
Sleepymoon is pretty low. It looks like Snowman might find him
Dyer's
here.
scanning all over for enemies. I promise
Realizes that the creeps were just killed. He's got him. He's found him.
Yeah,
The
smoke's
smoke
been
breaks.
broke even.
Sleepymoon knows it too. Waited just a little too long to engage on that. So Sleepymoon will escape the gank. Meanwhile, though, Alex looks to be the target of a return gank. The hook shot misses, but still traps him in the cogs. It'll be a TP response by 2 heroes, but they're not quick enough as the Luna will go down. But Ninjasnowman's here to clean up the gank squad himself and get all these return kills. An unstoppable streak on the Viper and a mega kill on the Ember Spirit. They lose their Luna, but they can afford that because they know that Luna will come online in the next 10 minutes or so with the catch-up farm. It's all about the Ember and Viper show right now for Stesi's.
Yeah, agreed. These ganks aren't really working for Spherical, but at the same time, they're struggling to find farm on the map because Sleepymoon needs catch-up farm after a bad laning phase and ops after.
And now
some
Lanyro's
fatal
here to try to
rotation.
steal this stack, but they're bringing numbers, Spherical.
Yeah.
They need to make sure that Sleepymoon gets this. But the stack is pinged out, so Stesi's is bringing numbers. They're not going to get to the stack in time. Sleepymoon should clean this up, but it's going to leave him very low and completely unable to contribute to this fight. Phosphorus going to pop the blade mail, but he gets sucked in by Stesi, and here comes the Ags dunk from Obst. But where's your follow-up? He only glanced at the heroes of Stesi's Ultra Shitters, and now Lanyro just going to stand in the Macropyre and man up and click him down. The Clockwork goes down as another 3 for 0, with Echo being used in that fight to very little effect. I'm not sure if Lanyro got a click on Obst beforehand to neutralize some of the damage with the Mage Slayer, but either way, it's another 3 deaths on the side of Spherical and another tier 1 tower that will be claimed by Sus.
Yeah, that was a very weak Echo Slam. It looked like it did like nothing to the Viper. I'm guessing that's due to Mage Slayer and his inbuilt corrosive skin. But
He's
even
got 58% magic resistance.
But even the Jakiro took like no damage from it unless he popped a very fat wand. Meanwhile, down bot, Sleepymoon flexing a bit on Luna.
Yep, Lanyro does come in though. He is kind of low, so can't take a long fight against the Bristleback, but they're bringing more, as well as the supports.
Oh, he's going to be spotted
And
by the
Ninjasnowman
creeps.
wrapping through the river. They should find some members of Spherical here. They should find Clavicimbel at the very least. It'll be an ice path to keep him in place during the Shadow Realm. The Terrorize goes out, buys him a little bit of space, but Lanyro kept himself out, doesn't get hit by the Terrorize, and clicks down the Willow with the help of Ninjasnowman.
I'm not sure.
Arcane Rune picked up by Obst. Might look to make a play off of this once that goes back up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Lanny has got did have a blade mail or has completed a blade mail now. Not really sure I agree with that. I think if he was really farmed, I would go for an AC if he needed an armor item. But it's now going a pipe, which is just going to make Obst's damage even more insignificant. Yeah, who is he really wanting to blade mail against?
They have a lot of AoE damage on the side of Spherical, so I think it's just for that. It's not for any one hero specifically, but if you can blade mail an Echo Slam or Battery Assault or the Centaural Double Edge.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just a bit.
I think it's more of a general use.
Yeah.
Top lane, Mith gets caught out under his tower. You got to take any pick you can get, even if it means burning ultimates for it. And they do burn 2 ults to pick off the pause 5, but that is the situation that Spherical's in right now. They got to take any kill that they can get on the map. But that will leave them without ultimates to defend this tier 2. So they're just going to let it go and try to trade out this tier 2 top.
Glipnir on Ninjasnowman, now going for Sanj and Kaya. Kaya. Alex has almost got his Mantis style. Now, Sleepymoon, halfway-ish to a Bloodstone. Phosphorus building pipe. Obst.
They won't even get the trade. Lanyro TP's into the trees and catches Sleepymoon with the Viper Strike. Gets a lot of damage during the break, and he just solos Sleepymoon.
Yeah.
Nothing really tells you the state of this game better than the pause 3 soloing the P1 of Spherical. Now 7k net worth advantage at 20 minutes. Spherical will opt to take their Tormentor. I don't know if they have the damage for this.
gonna be close.
Yeah, Clavicimbel having to retreat. They do get it, and it goes the way of Moist Goblin, so the jetpack for the Clockwork is online. But it's going to come at the cost of pressure on this tier 2 mid.
Yeah, that's the tier 3 fort used as well on this tier 2.
And they barely got any damage on this the tier 2 top when they killed the Jakiro. So they didn't even get a trade there.
Nah,
Radiant scanning for enemy.
I think they need to look for like heroes by themselves. If they could see this Luna by her
3-man smoke.
by themselves, they would run towards that. They need to just dodge Lanny until they get an answer to the Viper strike.
Yeah, they just put all the defensive cooldowns on the Viper and let him click the
Yeah.
building.
Thankfully, he does not have his shard yet, so the tower is going to take some time to go down.
Middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
Alex already 1,400 gold into his BKB purchase. And they will get the deny on the tier 2. I think Stesi's is content to sit back and farm up another batch of items, at least until the Luna gets her BKB, and then can come in and contribute. It's been all Viper and all Ember so far, but Luna is ready to show that she is in this game.
Yes, the secret weapon is slowly coming online after a not so good laning phase. If I was Stesi's, I'd probably try and look for a pick off and go into Roche maybe.
That is what Lanyro is doing with the Invis rune. Might walk into Phosphorus here. Ninjasnowman spots him out. Remnants forward. Lost him in the trees. Meanwhile, the rest of Spherical wrapping through the triangle now. Alex is going to smartly TP away. Still close by, though, to the rest of Spherical. But the rest of his team is in this top lane right now. So if they find Alex somewhere, if they have vision in this jungle, and they do, in the main dire jungle, if Alex walks up there, they'll know he's all alone. But they're looking for a smoke on the other 4 members of Stesi's while Luna's not there. It's going to be a Centaur rolled in to stun the Viper, and then they're going to completely ignore the Viper and try to go on the supports first to clean them up. Moist Goblin with the hook shot onto Ember, but Ember just remnants out. It's an Echo Slam, but they've already lost Sleepymoon. Ninjasnowman getting very low from the damage of Earthshaker and Willow. Does not go down, stays alive, manages to kill both of them. Lanyro also recovers from the stun early on and walks up and poisons down everyone else, and now Phosphorus is cliffed. They leave him to die to the poison damage.
Yeah, they just fill up their targets a bit too much on Spherical. Like you said, they started on Lanny, then tried to commit on Lich, then committed on the Jakiro. But by that time, like, everyone is just dying. And all Lanny needs to do in these fights is get a Viper strike on Bristleback, and Bristleback is just
Ninjasnowman.
nothing.
It could have been much better for Spherical had Ninjasnowman not survived on a sliver of HP. But he's able to dodge out the Willow spells,
Yeah, now they should
do
look to
just
do
enough
Roche.
kiting. Yep. And with nighttime just starting, Roche will come through the gate. The rocket flare will reveal it, but there's nothing that Spherical can do.
Yeah, all that big team for, well, Echo Slam coming up in 20. That's sort of that big damage at the moment.
Sleepymoon reveals himself on creeps, so Stesi's knows that they're close. Multiple members of Spherical are
Yeah.
here.
The ward in the triangle showing them. And a pipe completed on Viper, so that means Ops is going to do even less damage.
From the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
And he's got the Shard queued up, which combined with the Luna is just going to decimate buildings when they are allowed to touch them.
Spherical does beat a hasty retreat from that side of the map, so they don't lose anybody, despite revealing themselves, but they need to very quickly get back to their base, because they're about to be under siege. Lanyro's already started in the top lane. Caught in the brambles, but taking absolutely no damage thanks to the Mage Slayer and the pipe. 70% magic resistance. And that's without the Glimmer. Has his shard delivered now, so these buildings are going to start to melt. He's going to force Centaur to deny his own tier 3.
Surprised they gave the Aegis to Viper. I would have thought they'd give it to Luna for easy base taking.
Well, I think Lanyro is still doing more damage than the Luna right now, so especially with the shard delivered, I can see them opting to give this to him, because if he survives, I don't think if he dies, I really don't think they're going to kill him twice.
Yeah, true.
He just spits out too much poison damage. Mid lane, Sleepymoon escapes. Cannot be caught outside the base here.
Now, Sleepymoon is building a BKB, but Viper Strike does pierce through it, so still not the answer to the Viper.
They're gonna commit the Terrorize as well as the Quill Sprays onto the Viper. They do manage to kill him the first time. The counter initiation should come here. The Lanny just says, okay, I'll just stand at max range, I'll just click down your buildings. Another deny. Well timed by the Centaur. And Stesi's good to give him possibly the fake back here as they sped this 5-man smoke. Spherical sort of left to run around in circles in their base, wondering what their next move is, but Stesi's already knows what their next move is. They're looking for the fake back smoke play. Phosphorus will reveal it.
A bit delayed
Immediately blanks away. Yeah, a little bit of a delayed reaction, and now everybody knows that, hey, we need to get back into our base. Sleepymoon just escapes through the one-way door into the base. Weiss Goblin knowing that it's relatively safe down here. I say relatively as Viper approaches the wave, so that's a no-go zone.
Yeah.
Double damage empowers me.
Mid lane. It's an early blade mail pop from Phosphorus, and he is going to get caught by the Stesi fear. They're going to collapse onto him here. Does he want to burn Stampede for this? He will, but immediately gets Searing Chains. That's going to last almost the entire duration of the ult, and then Lanny's there on the side to finish the job. Perfectly timed Searing Chains to make sure that he didn't get away. And now Stampede is down.
Yeah, really nicely timed by Ninjasnowman there to get the chains off just as he popped his ultimate. Phosphorus just holding on to a bit too long. I feel like at this point in the game you're wanting to play uber safe and rather pop it earlier than regret it later.
This should definitely be a lane of racks here between the Luna and the Viper. Takes no time at all to chew through these buildings. That's now 2 lanes of racks down for Spherical. Another smoke play from Sus. Spherical now looks to try to get out of their base and just establish a little bit of defensive vision. Lucky for them, Stesi's has abandoned the area. now looking to get the final lane down bot. Viper draws it out on the map. Go, go, go. Control this bottom area.
None of Spherical are in the base. There should be 3 racks.
It should be, but it should also tip off Stesi that something's up, as a 4-man smoke is coming down from the northern end. Clavicimbel will be popped and get searing changed while throwing out the brambles. Lanyro does not give a shit about the brambles, and it's going to have to be a defensive/offensive stampede. It's a nice echo slam from the back end by Obst, and they pick off the Viper immediately, but BKB from Luna as well as the Eclipse, it's more than enough damage to take out the Centaur as well as the Clockwork, and then cleans up the Clavicimbel as well. Now it's left to Sleepymoon to try to take out the cores of Stesi's. It was a nice initiation by Offs, but after that, Alex survives, pops his BKB, and had plenty of magic damage of his own. And with the magic damage resistance on the side of Stesi's, they were able to survive long enough, but they do end up picking up Alex at the very end with the buybacks from the Centaur. So it goes 4 for 3. Not a bad hold. Definitely carried on the back of the Echo Slam initiation.
Yeah, that was a great initiation. They sent Clavicimbel in as a canary, as he went into low ground while Spherical went through their jungle on the high ground to wrap around behind. And yeah, like as you described, great ult by Obst. Unfortunately though, like that Luna is now coming online, and when Lanny falls, Luna is there to clean up the fight. But Sleepymoon on the back of that was just cleaning up as well. And yeah, that would huge win for win for Spherical. At least they need these kinds of fights.
Hopefully. Yep, with Luna now being the top net worth, has the Conda done as well. The baton has definitely been passed from Viper to Luna to be the scary one. They're content to just let Viper be the one to walk up and click buildings, because at this point, like, he still does a respectable amount of damage, but they'd rather him be the one sieging because he can do it from further than the Luna can. And then once they initiate on Viper, Luna's there to pop the Eclipse and start dishing out right-click damage. So they'll set up again to try to take the final lane of racks. The tower on very low HP, below 10%. They could deny it if they wanted to, but this is their last tier 3. They don't have fort left either. They used it. Clavicimbel sitting in the trees. It'll be an aggressive 4-staff in by Clavicimbel. A nice play. Viper's going to pop the Blade Mail to try to dissuade them from hitting him, but Centaur's so tanky, he won't care anywhere. It's a nice Chain Frost in return, but a huge Echo Slam on the back end will have to scare away the supports, and they'll have to disengage out of the fight. Obs also having to disengage from Alex, who pops his BKB, gets killed through his BKB, and then there's the Terrorize, but it's too late. The rest of Spherical's already dead. This needed to go out 10 seconds ago. They're trying to kill Luna, but Alex just does so much damage. She just chews through the bristleback, back and all. An ultra kill on the side of Luna. Ninjasnowman almost gets soloed by the Bedlam. But there it is, a page for Alex on the Luna, and GG is called. It was a heroic defense, but they are too far behind. Stesi's with a commanding Game 1 victory.
Yeah, just too far behind. Like you said, Lanny passing the baton on to Alex, saying now it's your time to carry, and yeah, he pulled through. Huge fight, huge rampage, great game to cast.
Your heart goes out to Obst in the last 2 fights, landing 2 really good Echo Slams, but just not enough. There was so much magic resistance on the side of Stesi's that, you know, it did a little more than tickle, but once that went out, there really wasn't another source of burst damage on the team to finish off what he started. So once he would jump in and echo, he was kind of left on an island.
Yeah, Sleepymoon doing less than 10k damage. He did not have a game. Suffice it to say. the BKB was needed to deal with the supports, but the supports on Spherical sides are also too poor to get anything to help Sleepymoon against the Viper strikes. And yeah, it's a very sad Bristleback game. The Viper pick huge for Stesi's.
The Viper pick absolutely decimated Sleepymoon.
Yeah. Maybe
As well as shout out to Ninjasnowman for a flawless 8-0.
Yeah.
Played very well that game.
Really good rotation
Did his
by
role.
him in the laning phase, getting return
Yeah,
kills.
definitely saved Alex's early game.
Yeah.
With those rotate kills up top. All right, well, you want to throw us the break and we'll be back in a few minutes?
Yeah. That's scene transition.
Hold tight, chat. We'll be back in a few minutes for game number 2 between Sus and Spherical.
Yeah, also let me know if there's something you want me to change up a bit. Maybe I was too zoomed out or too zoomed in. And can we get some more copy pastas for Stesi's and Spherical as well?
Hello. Lobby is available for game 2. Same password.
Cool. QA.
I have Gito's stream up, and they also have a Pazwa and Luna, and just Lucid Beam Conda is just so much damage.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Right. Not the stop streaming button. I forgot to put on the overlay as well. Sorry, sorry, chat. Let's not look at my cursed mini profile. Okay, so game 2, I think it should be Stesi's now get first choice, or they're on Radiant now. One of the two. I'm sure we'll find out when it loads in.
All right, Dyer gets the ban.
Okay, so Spherical are on Dire this time, and Stesi's are on Radiant.
Radiant's up, banning time.
Spherical will get first pick this time.
Now, anything different from Spherical you would like to see?
5 seconds.
Any heroes you would like to see picked or played? Even Mimi ones?
I was wondering to ask the same thing of like, what do they need to do differently here?
Dyer gets the ban.
They relying on the Earthshaker. They had plenty of initiation. So I don't think it was their problem. I think their problem was just, I think it just came down to like playing, they let things get too out of control.
Yeah, I think with Spherical, a weakness can be is they like to pick melee heroes quite a bit.
Dyer gets the ban.
I think when they saw that Viper come out, their mid laner should have been. They either let Ob speed at Bristleback mid, or they select maybe like a Queen of Pain or a Zeus for mid lane, just so they have some range, because it's literally them all running at the Viper, just happy to sit there and just spit at them. And looks like we're getting a similar first couple of picks. So they have up to ban out the Bristleback on Stesi's side. And Viper has been banned from Spherical, so that makes sense.
All right, Dyer's turn.
It does mean the Luna gets through. And now you've got a very annoying Abaddon support here. Whether that goes with the Luna or into the off lane is yet to be decided, but either way, definitely someone who can protect the core.
5 seconds.
Alex did have, like, the only rough part of his game was the first 10 minutes or so. So if Abaddon can guarantee that a little better than a Jakiro can.
Yeah, with the shields and heals, they'd be a lot better than the Lich.
That's right. It was a Lich up top with him. That's right. Yet to see, though. But then a standard Clockwork opener from Spherical. And there is the Mars. Did not get picked last game, but we were thinking it was a good initiation for Stesi side actually before
Yeah.
they picked the Ember.
Yeah, two good sources of initiation with the Clockwork and Mars now.
5 seconds.
And with the Mars Arena, he can cut off vision for the Abaddon, so he can't shield whoever gets speared into the wall to
Yeah,
purge off the spear.
no shields or heals from the Abaddon. Ugh.
Be very good to isolate whoever they go on.
Okay, Spherical taking some time to decide their next pick. So
Radiant's up.
Oracle pick from Spherical, and
And
also
there's
that,
your Mars counter.
yeah, Dawnbreaker, global map presence is always a pain to deal with. They gone back to Jakiro. Mith played a very good Jakiro in that last game. I was led to believe that he had like less than 300 games or something like that. Wouldn't be able to tell from that last game too much.
I'm trying to think what
5
this
seconds.
Oracle pick is for. Is it just for? It's either for just purging off like Abaddon shields, or because there's not a lot of buffs going out on.
Dire gets the ban.
Oh,
Now
Medusa.
that's a hedge your bet pick right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I said the Oracle will be able to make one of theirs magic immune, so the Lunar Vault won't do much in team fights to one
10
person.
seconds.
It will,
Now,
yeah.
question whether does False Promise, if you ult the Medusa, does it stop her mana from being reduced during the ult duration, or is it just health?
I believe it's just health as the mana.
Radiant's up. Banning time.
Mana can still get spent when you're in Oracle ulti. But this looks like quite a good protect the Medusa comp anyway from the side of Spherical.
It does. It was a good ban in the first phase by Stesi if they wanted to if they predicted this to ban out the Shadow Demon. I think that would have been even better, honestly.
Dire gets the ban.
Yeah, they are lacking. Spherical is definitely lacking damage though right now, so they need a big hitting mid laner.
Yeah, they need a mid laner that can deal damage in the early to mid game while Medusa is farming.
10 seconds.
And
5 seconds.
Ember Spirit is still up for Ninjasnowman. Unless they choose to ban it here on the side of Spherical. Oh, yeah, it's been
Let's give him a
banned.
second. Lot of heroes to choose from.
Right. So last pick for Spherical and Stesi's. I think Queen of Pain is quite
Just long enough
good
to
and it's not
regret
been
ever
banned out,
facing
so
pain if you hurry.
I'd quite like to see one of the teams
5
pick
seconds.
that. Possibly more on Spherical side to pick it, but I'm not sure if it's an Ops hero or not. Be also interesting to see what talent the Medusa facet the Medusa goes for. Is every time I play this Medusa, I just
Radiant's turn.
flip a coin to see which one I'm picking, and Pango. A bit. Can we get some Pangolier copy pasta? That's a bit try hard.
Now that could devastate Team Spherical's
Oh,
lineup.
yes, I
Mid
love the
Ricky.
Ricky pick. The smoke cloud's gonna mess up the Pangolier as well. You won't be able to like mid fight ulti away if it's a bad engage or dash away. I think I'm more of a fan of Stesi's pick this game, heroes this game.
Yeah, me too. I definitely remember having one game where I played Ricky into an Oracle, and you pick up the shard, and the Oracle just becomes completely useless.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
actually, a great last pick here.
Yeah. If I'm Clavicimbel, you're gonna need to position like a god so Ricky can't find you in team fights, because I imagine Ricky is just gonna be like zoning in on you like every
It's not
chance he
it's not
gets.
even finding him. It's whoever Ricky goes on. If he smoke clouds down, Oracle can't target them with anything. So no ult, no Fate's Edict, no cleanse. And then yeah, if he goes on you, then you're just silenced in the clouds. So your game is just double borked.
Yeah. Have to see if this
So
protect the Deucer comb works out for Spherical, or Stesi's Ultra Shitters are able to just plow through Spherical like they did in game 1.
yeah. And we'll take a look at the facet again, because it was saying Moonstorm for me for Luna, so
Yeah, same for me as well.
we'll see whether or not she took that or if she took the shield one again. Survey says she took Moonstorm this time, so I don't know, maybe I was just wrong, or maybe she changed it the last second last time.
So you got Moonstorm for Luna, the Blade Mail Shield for Abaddon. Okay, those were the two ones I was curious about. Contract Killer on the Ricky. I think some mid Rickies go the or maybe that could just be possible on Ricky. They go for the easier to kill creeps just to farm up. But I think this tells what kind of game Ninjasnowman is looking for with this facet. Venomous Volley picked by Sleepymoon on the Medusa. I already can't remember what the other facet is. I think it's attack damage
I think
from
I'm
Snake
pretty sure
Burn.
this is the one that everybody goes.
Oh yeah.
All right, gang. 30 seconds.
And looks like both teams are going to meet up at
30
the start
seconds
this
to showtime,
time.
folks. Let's see those gameplays.
Though it is a 4v5 if Sleepymoon is not joining.
It is. Moist Goblin is the first one in. It's a zoning cog, but nothing comes of it. Stesi just kind of says, okay, if they're all down here, we're just going to go top. They might find Sleepymoon here. If they walk up the river, they walk up the staircase.
Let's get started. Who is ready to Dota?
But no, they'll actually just take the river rune. So
3 runes for Spherical.
3 for 1. Yeah, 3 for 1 for Spherical. So off to a good start there. Where's Medusa? Yeah, Mystic Snake grants attack damage. +1 damage for every 6 mana restored. I don't know. I think people still go for Venomous Volley over that.
Yeah. Okay, can I bring up last hits? Yes. Okay, I think in terms of mid lane matchup, it's going to be on Ops to try and set the tempo of this before the Ricky starts to get his items for his backstab to start doing damage to him. Bot lane, Circle are going to have to play it safe as is, double melee against melee range. Well, Luna is quite short ranged.
Ricky having backstab though at level 1 now, it's going to be very easy for him to get CS in this lane. Like, Pango should not really be able to deny any of these, because Ninjasnowman should have like a 25 to 30 damage advantage over the Pangolier.
Mith doing a good job at chipping away Sleepymoon's mana shield.
His mana shield is pretty much gone. Doesn't have any mangoes. Just a wand.
He does have a mango and ring of Bacilli on the way.
Everybody just doing your standard amount of bullying in the early laning phase. Alex trying to get this stack. Pull gets interrupted. Sleepymoon's completely out of mana now, though. Has the mango, hasn't popped it yet, but is starting to take flesh damage. Has Mith walked up too far? Gets rooted by the Gorgon's Grasp, but now he doesn't have mana for Mystic Snake. That's probably a mistake on Sleepymoon's part. But if Mith overextends, they do get first blood on Clavicimbel. And Clavicimbel will get a return kill on Mith. Did walk up just a bit too far. First blood, though, going to the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
And now Sleepymoon's popped his mango. He's completely out of mana. Clavicimbel brings him his boots. Now, interestingly enough, both of them have a Basilius, so I don't think they realize that it doesn't stack.
No, but I imagine they're going to be quite far apart from each other to give Sleepymoon solo XP, and Spherical in, like, I think last year's GTI were quite good at setting up stacks for Sleepymoon to farm. So I imagine at some point Clavicimbel's going to be attempting to do that. But, oh, there should be a dead Sleepymoon possibly. Been tagged, yeah.
And it is. Hung around too long with no mana. I was looking at other lanes down bottom. Moist Goblin throws out the Blood Grenade. Is very low, but decides to walk back in. Alex should be able to get these clicks off, but the spear away from Mars. I think he got interrupted just enough times by the battery assault. He got his animation canceled, and that allowed the spear to come off of cooldown again. Now, in the mid lane, Ninjasnowman did get very low earlier on. Almost died to the Pango, but I don't believe the Pango had Swashbuckle up, or probably used it already to get him that low. But now Ninjasnowman also pretty low again at this point.
Yeah, Ops is top of network CS. 7 CS above above Ninja. So he's done pretty well in this lane.
Yep. Both mid lane heroes about to hit level 6, but Ops should get it first. So if he wants to commit the roll on the Ninjasnowman before Ninja hits 6, and then won't have invisibility up. Ricky's very low. He's got to be very careful here. Like, Obst only needs he needs one more creep to hit 6. He's gonna get it off of the banner creep. He levels up Rolling Thunder, but if he... Well, he definitely doesn't have the mana after using his roll in. And the Swashbuckle was also swing and a miss. He hit him once or twice with it, but the Fairy Fire by Ninjasnowman to try to keep himself alive. And now with no mana for Rolling Thunder, he's missed his opportunity. Ninjasnowman is now level 6. And I'll go back to base, but when he comes back, he's invisible. That was his timing.
Yeah, just unfortunately a bit poor mana management by Ops there. I think he might have expected to be able to cast one more spell when he initially went in. I had to pop his wand and try and get a bit of mana regen from his bottle before it got cancelled.
Now, Moist actually went bottom to secure the rune for Ops, but ended up taking the regen rune. So Ops is going to have to deal with having very little mana here, and no bottle charges left.
Yeah, I feel like maybe if you have a Medusa on your team, Ops should probably go for mana boots as well. Just like to properly secure that Medusa. I know so Pango does kind of have mana problems, so that would have alleviated some of that. And both support securing their wisdom runes. Yeah.
Clavicimbel gets low in the top lane, but a root from Sleepymoon keeps the Dawnbreaker away. Yeah, Ops is using a lot of mana on shield crashes, but he's maxed out Swashbuckle, so he's kind of going against his, what he
Yeah.
should be using his mana for. I don't think he's really that much in danger of dying to the Riki, especially if he stays close to his tower. But Swashbuckle is a lot of damage for 90 mana. Instead, he's going for shield crashes. Only is 130 points, 130 damage at level 2.
Ops is doing a decent job at denying creeps as well. Denied 11 CS from the Riki.
Yeah, firmly in control of CS though, up there. And also firmly in control of CS is Dawnbreaker. Tied with Pango for the top CS.
Yeah, Lanny able to farm the small creek camp and then go back to lane on Scathe to farm regular creeps. DD on Ops looks like he's heading up top. Though I think it's been called by Ninja probably as they've backed off quite a bit.
They're pinging to stay back. Ops doesn't have that much mana anyway. He's got enough for 2 spells. It's just another shield crash, just not taking advantage of his power spike here.
Yeah.
Hits the Swashbuckle. It takes out a third of Ricky's HP, but now he's only got mana for 1 spell. If he Swashbuckle, if he casts Dust on him, if you just Swashbuckle into Rolling Thunder, you probably kill the Ricky here. Unless he jumps away. Both mids though looking to rotate bottom.
They got no detection for Ninja.
The smoke by Moist Goblin gets instantly broken because Snowman was on top of him, but now he's stuck in the Mars ult, and Ops is going to use the wall. The wall runs out right as he tried to bounce back into the Ricky. They still end up getting the kill though, and now Alex in trouble with the Dawnbreaker ult on top of it to save the Luna's life. Lanyro is arrived, and they're looking to get a return kill on the Spherical's mid laner.
Oh, he doesn't have mana to TP or anything.
He doesn't. The Mist Coil is enough to finish him off. 3 points in Mist Coil from Abaddon, so a very defensive skill build. 3-2-0.
Yeah. Stesi claiming some support tax there by getting that kill.
Interesting to not be maxing the shield when you take the shield facet, but if it's keeping the Luna alive down here and healthy, then I can't fault it. Phosphorus comes back through the gate. Won't have Marzel for 40 more seconds. Kind of on his own, not really looking to do anything to the Radiant heroes, just looking to go back to the creep wave. Sleepymoon working on a Yasha, he's about halfway there.
Yeah, Lanny is taking one of the stacks prepared by Clavicimbel. Let's do net worth now. Yeah, Lanny top of net worth, followed by the cause of Spherical. Alex doing a better job not being bottom core. Ninjasnowman following, but Ninja's going to be looking to get his gold from kills, I imagine.
Right, only has the 1 death, but really has not been farming all that much. But definitely looking to get back into it with the contract killer facet. Down bottom. Clavicimbel and Moist Goblin rotating up the river.
They want to see Ninja though on the ward up top.
Doesn't follow him. Sleepymoon's going to rotate bottom as well. So they brought 3 heroes. Ops not being there though, and then Sleepymoon just going to take the jungle stacks. So they're just looking to get a little bit of poke onto the Luna here while Sleepymoon cleans up the jungle stacks. It was a double stack large camp and a double ancient camp. And Sleepymoon's already got 4 points in split shot. Snowman went on the hunt top, found nothing. Ops mirroring him, whether he realizes it or not. Now we'll see the Riki revealed on the mid lane.
Clockwork trying to line up a hook.
And they do land it on the Riki. He's stuck in the river in the cogs. The dust goes out as well, and he's just being chain stunned by Ops.
Oh,
A really
the
nice
cogs.
job, except the cogs. They pushed him up top, but then the tricks of the trade, I think, actually pushed him
Yeah.
back down to the low ground.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Whether
for-
that was tricks of the trade or if it was just a visual bug of being pushed by the cogs to the high ground, Riki does not escape. And it's a second death for Stesi's mid laner.
Yeah.
And
Potentially very
with-
unlucky for Ninja there.
with the Yasha now done on the Dusa, 1,200 gold off of Manta Style will invade Luna's lane to try to say, hey, I'm the carry this game. I'm the one who's going to be dishing out all the spread damage.
Ninja's TP'd by bot. Down bot, but he's been spotted by the sentry.
Clavicimbel still level 5. We'll get to disarm out. He's just not going to get away. Another blink strike secures the kill, but the Ninjasnowman plays ping pong on the cogs and goes down again. And now it's 3 heroes surrounding the Luna, being body blocked by the battery assaulting Goblin. It's a double kill for Obst. Ooh, my stream lagged a little bit there.
Yes, I did mine. I think that was.
Meanwhile, up top, it's a Mars arena. They just, hey, what's going on? Here's an arena.
Yeah, I think that was because of the Dawnbreaker innate. But yeah, nice response by Spherical there. They saw Ninja because of that sentry ward down bot. I think Ninja might say that's worth just for getting a kill with his facet. But yeah, Phosphorus I think having to throw down a defensive ulti. Lanyro not able to ult in to save the Luna because he used it to save the Riki earlier.
It's a real problem that we're at 14 minutes and Clavicimbel's still level 5. He gets
Yeah.
out of that if he's 6, but
Yeah, just
doesn't
got
have
6
ult,
now.
so dies to the second blink strike. It looks like the tier 1 mid will go down. Just Abba here to defend it. An aggressive blink by Phosphorus with an arcane rune, but it is a smoke, and now there are numbers here for Stesi.
I think.
But they're going to use the smoke to rotate. Phosphorus leaves. Probably wants to go look for Lanny. But Lanny's already one step ahead, goes through the gate. And will make it safely to the other side. Sleepymoon. Second net worth, right next to the Pango. Now takes over for the Pango.
Yeah, Manta Style
Having
just completed.
Having a very strong opening game despite dying early on. Going straight for the butterfly next item. Mith gets found in the triangle by the supports of Spherical. This should be a dead Jakiro. The Dawnbreaker ult is way too late. Lanyro is just going to ult into his own death as the Mars Arena as well as the rolling boulder, the rolling thunder from Pango will take him out. So Lanyro suffers from save your friend syndrome and dies as a result. You gotta cancel that ult. You gotta see 4 heroes around your Jakiro and just say, "Welp, I tried."
Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom tower. Forget I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble, though.
Spherical getting very aggressive now, knowing they're pretty well ahead. It's only 7-4, but it is a 5k net worth lead, and they found Stesi. Lanny and Mith on the chase, though. They have numbers, so Spherical's going to back up. It's a whiffed spear from Phosphorus. And now Ninjasnowman's here on the connect. No damage to really do anything, and then the shield onto Ricky to negate all of that damage as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, until Alex can join the fight, it's really only Lanny, if he can get up close, and Mith with his ice path that can stop people from escaping the Ricky. So yeah, Phosphorus able to just bash him and then walk away.
And now Ricky really has no easy target to go on. Clavicimbel has the Ghost Scepter finished already.
Yeah, this game is getting harder and harder for the Ricky. I think this is why some POS 2 Rickies like to go for the farming one, just so if the lane does go bad, they have a way of catching up at least. And it's going to be a fairly long till Ninja gets his Diffusal Blade. He needs just under 800 gold for it. Meanwhile, the Medusas got her Manta, got the Talismans, going for a Butterfly.
We'll have it pretty soon. Denies the Illusion Rune mid.
Yeah, Ops does have money for his Axe and he's got to get a shift to him.
And there's the hook shot in onto the Ricky, who revealed himself on the wave. A quick Dust and Mars follow-up. That's another death for the Ricky, falling further and further behind on net worth from the rest of the cores. And now they focus bottom. They found Alex. The Rolling Thunder will be popped by Obst, looking for the Luna. He's found him, hits him with the Diffusal, will wrap back, doesn't get the connect onto the boulder, but they slowed him down. They've used all their stuns though. Luna will go for the teleport and make it. The spear not in time. So a missed opportunity there from Spherical, and now let's see if Stesi can take advantage of that and maybe look for a return play.
Yes, Stesi's POS 5 is out-leveling the POS 2 Ricky.
Yep, Stesi's about to hit level 11. There it is. So yes, the POS 5 is now higher than the mid. It's been that rough of a game for Ninjasnowman. 1-4, only 64 CS in 20 minutes. Really not focusing on farm, just trying to get kills, trying to get scouting out. But every time he shows himself, he gets jumped by 3 heroes. Almost has the Diffusal done.
Yeah, Medusa just needs the final big Eagle song, then they have Butterfly completed. Looks like a potential roam down to Alex for Spherical, though they're spotted by the Watcher, I believe.
Whoa. Just had like a massive pink thing like cover my entire screen while I was looking at the Dawnbreaker. Valve, the game's not beta anymore.
Yeah. That's still called beta in the files. They've gone on Stesi's to pop his ult. Are they gonna kite
Yeah, you
him out?
should be fine. Well, I say that, but then the ult runs out. Waited it out perfectly. Rest of Stesi's though looking to make a play on this bottom tier 2.
Yeah, Medusa.
But here come the TPs. Ops first, with Clockwork right behind him. They're looking to make a return here. He'll roll right through the ice path, does Ops. Ninjasnowman tries to go on the tankiest hero in the Medusa, gets instantly bashed by Ops, as well as a hook shot in onto Lanny to try to pick him off. They lose the Jakiro first. It's a mega kill for Ops, and now they focus onto the Luna with the Diffusal Blade. Lanny's gonna try to do his best to save the core of Luna. They do get a return kill on Moist Goblin, but Alex very low, trying to run away, doesn't get away. Down to the clicks of the Medusa, and now Ops Left all on his own. It's a false promise by Clavicimbel. A great ult, perfectly timed. Does he have enough healing to save his mid? No, he doesn't. This is a very messy back and forth
They're
fight.
just ignoring
Clavicimbel should go
Sleepymoon.
down next. Yep. That's what you do with a Medusa that's not 6-slotted. You just kill her team. Lanny gonna connect on the full Starbreaker. She's out of mana. She's trying to man up, but Mars comes in with the save! The 2-man bash keeps Sleepymoon alive. Well played. Just when she needed him most, the other Greek god shows up.
The Protect the Medusa comp is working. That was a crazy fight. I noticed they started going on Ninjasnowman at the start of the fight, lost sight of him. Then Dust was popped. Clavicimbel chased Ninjasnowman for a bit, but I then got scared, I think, once his Ghost Scepter ran out, so had to back away, which allowed Ninja to come back in. But he never finished off Clavicimbel, which then meant Clavicimbel could save. It was just such a crazy fight. So many like small things going on that could like make or break the fight for either team at different times. But Spherical coming out the win is Phosphorus, coming in on half health. I'm not sure what happened to him to save the Medusa.
Couldn't have waited a second longer.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Medusa kept herself alive there by popping like a full wand. Gave her just enough mana to hang on. For the Mars to come in and give him a bit bat bop with the slap of the shield.
Yeah, and that is now Chrysalis built on the Medusa, Butterfly completed from that fight. Sorry, I forgot to turn on fight recap as I was...
Lanny going on Phosphorus in the top lane, has to pop his BKBs, trying to waddle away. Oh, a perfect hook shot from Moist Goblin, as well as the wall from the Mars ult to try to buy him some space. And now he's going to get healed up by Clavicimbel. Moist Goblin will happily pay for his life if that means that Mars survives. But Mars blinks into the smoke cloud and then can't do anything, and then also into the macro pyre, so he ends up dying anyway. I think you really just needed to like run away, my guy.
Yeah, I think that was save your friend syndrome there.
That was I'm invincible. Look at me, I survived that. Oh wait, I'm actually just Oracle ulted, and then once that runs out, I fall over. Whoops.
From hero to zero for Phosphorus there, unfortunately.
So stupid.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
Right, we got Skullbasher almost finished for Pango. It's gonna be good. Ricky.
Butterfly finished on Sleepymoon and the Crystallis as well.
Yeah, going for that Daedalus. Ricky gonna be building up the... Ricky confused at what he wants, has gone from Manta to Ags to Nullifier, back to Manta, has now ordered his build. Going for the Ags on Abaddon, that's going to be some nice healing.
And they find Obs down here.
Yeah, no detection.
Ninjasnowman's going to ping him out. They found him into the smoke cloud, into the Dawnbreaker stun as well. He's not going to escape the smoke cloud to be able to swashbuckle away. So a big return kill. It doesn't go for Ninjasnowman, but he does get the, at least he gets the assist XP.
Yeah. Still
It's
a lower
small, but every
level
little
than,
bit matters.
Than the Pos 5. Okay. Alex has almost got his BKB.
Sleepymoon is 1k gold off of the data list. There's a Mars ult in onto Lanny. They found the Dawnbreaker and he is isolated. The Mars ult does go down though, but the Stone Gaze follows up. They're just keeping the Dawnbreaker locked in place. Eventually gets out, and it's a lot of damage coming out on the side of the supports. They've lost both supports as well as the Mars.
Oh, popped by Clavicimbel onto the Medusa.
Yep, Alex just trying to man up. The False Promise will expire as well as the Medusa does. So a great fight from Stesi's. And look at the net worth shift. It's back in the
Yeah.
favor of Stesi's already.
Hope Dyer's middle tower isn't short. That thing is standing.
Yeah, as BKB revealed by the Luna, BKB used by Phosphorus. Luna doing the most damage in that. Well, actually, Medusa doing the most damage, but
Yeah. The problem there was Medusa did the most damage in the fight, but no one else on her team did more than 1,000 damage.
I don't think Phosphorus should be building this Morbid. What's it called?
Vlad's?
Yeah, Vlad's this late into the game. Should probably be going for a pipe to set off the Lunar ult damage and Jakiro damage. Or even
Yeah,
maybe
or
like a Shiva's.
Yeah, I was about to say Shiva's. Just get an armor item.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the damage coming out right now isn't. It's not. It's some of it's the Luna, but a lot of it's the Dawnbreaker also, and a full AC done on the Dawnbreaker as well as the Harpoon. So this is actually a really farm Dawnbreaker. Top of net worth.
Yeah, Lanny overtaking Sleepymoon. I mean, again, just like this global presence the Dawnbreaker brings on the completely opposite side of the map to the rest of their team, just able to freely farm.
Ninja reveals himself on the wave again, gets dusted, and they've brought numbers to try to kill him. He gets speared over to the other side of the canyon. But Ops is going to use the walls of the canyon to lock him in place, as well as the cogs. He blink strikes back into the cogs. Questionable decision.
Oh yeah, Spherical doing their best to save his life, but Ninjasnowman being graceful and just giving them the kill in the end. That was maybe a bit of miscommunication,
Dyer's top tower is really
lack of synergy on the side of Spherical now.
Scan goes out to see what was going on, just to see whether or not Radiant was sneaking a Roche with Ninjasnowman down bot, but they were not. They retreat back to the base, except for Lanny trying to get damage onto this tier 2. But with only 3 in the base, they definitely can't defend. Ops will come in to try to catch Lanny, and does so. They're bringing numbers. They're going to try to stop this TP, but the Moist Goblin Clavicimbel TP's directly in front of the hook shot. And the Dawnbreaker escapes. A little bit of miscommunication there because of the long TP timer.
Yeah, Ops not able to get a bash off, unfortunately, as well. Lanny's almost finished his BKB. I think that he should see that AD rune. She used his save for it as... Okay, decided against committing to the fight.
Tried to harpoon him out of the cogs, but I think it actually got blocked. Meanwhile, Sleepy, the Daedalus is flying out. It is complete.
Yeah, Ninjasnowman's finished his Manta style now. That's flying out as well. Alex has got the Kanda queued up, I believe. What's he got flying out to? He's got a TP scroll and the Claymore.
And Mars is going for a Hex now that the Vlad is done.
Yeah. Like an armor.
They're gonna TP down bot, and they're gonna challenge this Roche kill, but it's only 3 of them. The Dawnbreaker ults on top of it. With only 3 members of Spherical here, they have to realize they're outnumbered, and they're gonna try to back up. They've already lost Clavicimbel. Ops needs to roll his way out of here. But he's stuck on the staircase just trying to do as much damage as he can.
No.
Now he's stuck in the canyon. Swashbuckles around to the other side where they've actually found Lanyro isolated from the rest of the team. Can they finish the Dawnbreaker? The hook shot will miss, as well as the spear also missing. Stesi very low. Ultimate already popped. They should get a kill onto the Abaddon here, and they do. Meanwhile, Stesi's has lost Alex. So Spherical doing just enough to try to prevent this Roshan kill. Sleepymoon gonna try to click down Lanyro. Can he get enough crits? No. A couple of crits went through, but not enough to secure the kill on the Dawnbreaker, so she escapes. But the Roche was prevented.
Yeah, really nice start to the fight by Stesi's. The smoke cloud and Jakiro ice path just stopped Clavicimbel and Obs being able to do anything in that fight, and it looked like they were about to clean up, but after all their big spells had been used, Sleepymoon was able to just slither in and attempt to and start the cleanup. And looks like Roche is going to be going to Spherical.
With Luna dead, there's no way they can contest this. No one's even in position for a steal. This should go the way of Sleepymoon and Spherical.
And so I just noticed that Ops went for the Rolling Thunder talent facet, which you don't tend to go for. You go for the double jump. This was honestly the first time I noticed how fast that ball was going, which I think should say how kind of useless it is.
They do find him. They kept him in the smoke cloud so he couldn't swashbuckle away. So Ninjasnowman gets a much needed kill.
Yes. Going for that nullifier.
Going for a nullifier. And he's a ways off of it.
Yeah. About to remind Oracle that he exists and that he is killable.
You know, a bit surprised that he hasn't gone back for the shard yet. Maybe he just expects to get it from a Tormentor at this point.
So, yeah, probably the Tormentor or maybe the guide he's using for his build just doesn't list the shard at all. I know that's a problem with Vengeful Spirit, where like Core Venge, they never tell you to get the shard even though it's really good. So that just could be happening, or he just values these next two items more than his shard. Ninja does see Phosphorus on the wave, deciding not to go for it, showing some control.
Very even game here as we approach tier 4 neutral timings.
Yeah, 1k lead for Stesi's.
Almost even in kills, and like you said, pretty much even in net worth. We have a 72% win probability for Spherical. Just probably favoring the Medusa, just giving it the Spectre treatment. The later this goes, the less likely Luna will be to be able to cleave through all the Medusas. And once Medusa gets that 25 talent, which she's almost at, almost level 23. I'm already having the data list completed. Has 5.5k net, gold in the bag. Just waiting to buy the Scotty. Probably just keeping buyback, if I had to guess.
Yeah, does have enough for the Scotty, but probably just saving for the buyback. Maybe he's feeling like they've reached a point in the game where buybacks are worth it now, and these fights are gonna really start are gonna matter. Luna's farmed up, so if she touches the base, it's gonna melt. Let's check buyback status. Yeah, so pretty much all the cores except for Phosphorus have buyback up on either side. Yeah, it's slowing things down. Looks like this is just going to be a farming Aegis with a minute left on it.
Spherical not looking to take a 6-man fight here. Scotty is now on Sleepymoon.
Yeah,
We'll leave him just short of buyback, but has a minute left on this Aegis. 40 seconds. They're gonna now look to pressure the tier 3. That's a little close, Sleepymoon. Your team's not all with you.
Yeah, I feel like Clavicimbel needs to sort of be his shadow almost, as he's not going BKB on the Medusa. And I do think Stesi's have got some BKB worth, but is worth buying BKB against them. Will just completely nullify the Jakiro. Stop Luna's ult
Aegis
from
has
being
run
dodged.
out.
And 3 minutes till next
Sleepymoon,
Roche.
Sleepymoon also just holding on to this tier 4 token, opting to keep the Enchanted Quiver in his active spot. Interested though to see what he gets as his tier 4.
Really good patience though by Stesi's, not like hanging their asses out for Spherical to jump on. Some nice rewards as well out in the bot lane.
Yep, knowing where the safe farm is, it ends up being an Aviana's Feather for the Dusa. And a Trickster's Cloak for Lanyro. So he can ult in and be invisible. Cause just a lot of havoc.
Yeah, 51% evasion on Medusa. Luna does have MKB lined up.
Spherical starting to siege, getting a little bit of that chip damage. But Obst is still hanging out in the mid lane, so not there in case something pops off.
Real Luna showing himself. Ricky's on Obst in mid. He has
He's on Obst, but pops the disperser, so he's able to get away. But that leaves him fairly low. Should be get healed up by Clavicimbel here.
He's walking away from him. Clavicimbel, you okay, bud?
Now realizing that the push bottom is not happening. I did hear a hook shot go off. Not sure where it was aimed at, but it did miss. Phosphorus going to go through the gate. What's he going to do down here? I guess just continue farming the site device. Make sure that this bottom lane stays pushed in. Dawnbreaker will reveal the entire map with the passive, seeing that the rest of Spherical is all in the triangle right now.
I do wonder if maybe they smoke out and try and pick off Phosphorus before he can reconnect to the team. That would probably mean a tower will fall. Looks like Ninja's slowly making his way towards Phosphorus.
And they found him. The BKB is popped as well as the Ogre Seal to get out of the smoke cloud. So forced BKB. Ninja will take it. BKB on Phosphorus now down to 6 seconds.
They've caught Luna.
Mars ult pops. They found Alex. Moist Goblin is there. Pops his BKB. And Alex is just going to man up and pop the Eclipse. But with so many creeps, he's really not in range to hit any heroes. Ops is going to come in from the side. Pops the Rolling Thunder, but uses it to just run away, as Mars is already dead. And because of the Luna Dawnbreaker interaction, now that it's daytime again, they get a full reveal of the map for a second time. And they see the Sphericals kind of split up a bit. Phosphorus does burn his buyback here. Doesn't have Mars ult, so not really sure what he's trying to accomplish there.
Yeah, it seems as
but it's a 4-man smoke on the side of Stesi's, and they found Sleepymoon with Ninjasnowman in the mid lane. A hook shot onto Ricky. Keeps him away. Lanny gets the harpoon off onto Moist Goblin, but a nice force staff away, and then he gets speared to the trees. Sleepymoon's just going to try to stand in and man up, but without level 25, he's not doing crits across the board. Having to deal with the Luna illusions gives Stesi's Ultra Shitters a chance to back up and reset. So without level 25, he's almost there. He's 24 and a half. Until he gets that split shot modifiers talent, the damage just isn't there. The burst damage isn't there.
Yeah, also at the start of that skirmish, I guess, Luna had no mana whatsoever, and it also burned ult and BKB, so I'm not really sure why Stesi's tried to start a fight there. Oh, they've pinged out the Ricky. Is he going to stay long enough for some more dust?
He sure is. Ops is going to pop the disperser as well as the Mars ult. They found him with the dust stuck in the Mars ult. It's another death on Ninjasnowman.
No buyback.
Just cannot show himself. You think he would have learned the first 4 times.
Yeah, but I think the last time they went for it, Spherical did their best to save him, and maybe he thought they'd give him another chance. They've sheeped Stesi.
They sheeped Stesi and found him with the spear. It's an early ult pop to try to make his way back to the base, but Obst has him up right where he wants him, up against the wall. And Sleepymoon's going to be able to lay into him from the side. The borrowed time finally runs out, and he gets crit down by Sleepymoon. Now level 25. Waiting for it. Now has a split shot, uses modifiers. The Medusa cannon is online, but so is the Lanyro cannon as Mars gets deleted. And that was his dieback, so down for 100 seconds. And Spherical says, okay, we respect that. We'll back up, we'll wait for our initiator, and then we'll go again.
Yeah, I would have honestly tipped Phosphorus for that. That was a very
Also
interesting engage.
An MKB done on the Luna. And she's about to hit her 25 as well.
Yeah, there is an AD rune in the river. See if any teams noticed that. Roche is up. 23 on the Pango. Lanny on Stesi is the only core with buyback up. Likewise, Sleepymoon is the only core with buyback up. Obs needs 1.2k. Luna and
This
Ricky
could be a big fight here though, as Roche is about to make his way top, and Stesi's pinged out bottom with the scan that they know that Spherical was around the pit. So they know that Spherical is now going to wait for Roche to make his way up top. They're using it to take this tier 3 and hopefully get a set of racks here. After Spherical TP'd through the gate, they have no way to get back. There's only 3 in the base right now. It's a Rolling Thunder onto Alex, as well as a hook shot and the dust as well to reveal him. So that's a dead Luna. 90 seconds. Has buyback if needed, but this is probably a Roche conceded now. Mars is up as well. Also will get the kill onto Mith. Ninjasnowman on the run under cover of the Ricky ult. But this opens the door for the Roche. Alex thinking that if they were going to take Roche, that they would leave their base wide open. But Spherical quick on the response, even though it wasn't all 5. All they needed was 3. As Sleepymoon and Ops was more than enough damage to take out the Luna. So Spherical gonna claim their second Roche. And hopefully they use this one.
Yes. Force some buybacks. They're in triangle. Phosphorus scored Ricky.
They found him in the Mars ult. The Mars ult popped. Phosphorus, very low HP. Gets false promised at the very last second. So we'll be around to throw a spell or 2 out. They do get the kill on Clavicimbel. Phosphorus gonna blink away. Actually survives the false promise. Just enough healing was done. So Ninjasnowman and Stesi turn their attention to Moist Goblin, the nullifier to cancel the backpack. And Ninjasnowman will get the kill on the Clockwork. Phosphorus survives but is being chased down by Lanny. Blinks away into the trees. Can he give Lanny the juke?
His team have left him.
He dodges the spear. Oh, but the Dawnbreaker Q misses. He hit him with the first swing, but then whiffed on the next 2. He guessed the direction wrong. Phosphorus survives. by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah. Oh, so lucky. I'm guessing Obst and Sleepymoon left as they thought the rest of Stesi's were behind Lanny. Although Phosphorus might get jumped, Ricky's hanging out.
Now I have to think here. Sleepymoon's got the Aegis for 4 more minutes and has 8,000 gold. Is it rapier time?
I think it's getting really close to rapier time. I think maybe he gets a moonshot and then rapier time. No, I've never reached this late with Medusa. Right, all the Spherical are back up. We still have not had any racks taken. We've lost 1 tier 3 tower so far.
Still an incredibly even game for how chaotic this has been. A 3k net worth lead for Spherical.
The win probability has gone down for Spherical a bit.
And it's about 60-40 right now.
Yeah.
Right, Bird, you don't want to lose a fight, but if you had almost a full duration length Aegis, are you losing a fight with Rapier Medusa? With Aegis? That's the question. The siege begins, though, on the racks. Medusa's up pretty much by herself. I think Phosphorus is looking for the perfect jump. And she'll Shadow Blade away after claiming the ranged racks.
Yeah, great patience by Phosphorus there. I was expecting him to jump in. The range racks claimed by Spherical. Although they lost their mid
Alps gets caught in the mid lane. It's a nice ult in from Moist Goblin, but he's probably just going to die alongside his friend. Save your friend syndrome strikes again. Once Obs gets caught in the smoke cloud with the diffusal blade, there is no escape. Tried to disperse himself out, but it wasn't enough. And now Snowman looking for more onto Clavicimbel. Gets hexed! And that's going to allow Clavicimbel to escape the smoke cloud. But still goes down. Does not get the disarm on the Ricky.
Yeah, while Spherical were pushing top, Lanyro just took out the mid lane.
And now they're going to take out the top lane through backdoor protection with the Moonglaves. Luna doing Luna things, but now Ops doing Pango things. Jumps in on 3 with the Rolling Thunder. They're trying to focus down the Luna, but she pops the Eclipse. Also pops the BKB. And it's a lot of damage coming out, but Medusa shows up with the Stone Gaze. Still has 1 minute left on this Aegis and is clicking away. It's another buyback on the Mars too, though. Sleepymoon very low, out of mana. There's the Aegis of the Immortal popped. They've killed the Ricky in return, but still 4 members of Stesi alive, but very low. Now Luna on the run. Sleepymoon actually going to focus on Lanyro instead. They pop the dust, but that's going to let Alex get clicks in. I don't know, man. This is bad target focus if you're Team Spherical. Oh my God, Phosphorus just gets absolutely deleted. Sleepymoon to be deleted as well. That's 100 seconds on the deck. Has to burn buyback. She stopped focusing the Luna, and the Luna made her pay for it.
What a turnaround by Stesi. Holy moly. I think you commit, surely.
You have to here, but they are all pretty low, and Sleepymoon does have this Daedalus doing a lot of damage to Lanny. Pops the Trickster's Cloak to get away. Luna also with her own Trickster's Cloak, so 3 people with invisibility that Sleepymoon has to deal with here.
Yeah.
She TP's out to get a little bit of mana back in the fountain. Pops the Hurricane Pike. She's trying to man up, do everything she can, but it's 1 versus the world. She's out of mana. She's dead. GG is called. It's a very blink and you miss it, pretty much.
Wow.
But Stesi's goes from claiming 2 lanes of racks to just double wiping Spherical. And they finish off with a 2-0 series.
Stesi's claiming top of Group A. Yeah, crazy last 5 minutes there. All off of Lanny pushing in that mid lane and getting that Rax. Then able to turn around, get the kill on Obst and Moist Goblin, was it? With Ricky, forcing buybacks, prolonged team fight, meaning Sleepymoon had to try to 1v5, unable to do it, and Stesi just takes the game and series.
You have to wonder how different it could have been had Medusa had the rapier there.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, maybe also some just a bit of miscommunications from the team with like Phosphorus jumping in a bit too early with no backup, having to burn his buyback early and just uh, dying when he didn't need to die, and save your friend syndrome kicking in as well. Yeah, 51k damage by the Medusa done. Next highest is Lanny with 31. Then Alex, then Ninja, who did a great job of recovering in the mid game as well. As it did look very rough for him.
Yeah, once he got the nullifier and was able to kill Obst inside of the smoke cloud every time consistently, no BKB on Obst. So no way to
Yeah.
really save himself once the disperser was cleansed off.
Yeah, no BKB or shard.
Well, Stesi proves themselves the kings of Group A with a solid 2-0ing of Team Spherical. Give Spherical a lot of credit, though. The games were very close. They were very exciting to do. Squelching, thank you for having me on for this.
Right. Thank you for casting with me. It's really hyped to have you. And also watch your games being cast. Yeah, I don't know if you want to see if we can do a player interview or.
We could do that, yeah. Who did you have in mind?
Looks like all the Stesis have disappeared. I don't know if anyone from Spherical want to come in. Let me see. Are they maybe Spherical having a team talk? Okay, maybe next time. Next time. Oh. Get an interview.
Stesi's down. All right, looks like we need to move out.
Yeah. Just jump down to lobby.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello,
congrats
hello.
on the 2-0.
Yeah, congratulations,
Oh.
Stesi.
God. That game was something else, that last one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, take us through that final team fight.
It was basically lots of people going, ah, and then we won the game somehow. I mean, Mith played absolutely out of his mind in that last, like the ice path into macro at just the top stairs. You think you got like 3 people in it, and that turned the fight. They did so much damage.
Yeah, Mith played so well in both series. I remember him posting on like looking for teams, saying he had less than 300 games.
Yeah,
or something like that.
I think he's got like 70 games or something like that. Yeah, 70 matches.
70. You really wouldn't be able to tell at all the way he plays.
I mean, so you really took a chance on him, huh?
I mean, he played in the first Goon International with Goon Special Forces and didn't win a game. So I think we can safely say it wasn't on him back 2 years ago. He's been really, really, really great to play with. He's a good lad as well. Really good lad.
Yeah. how are you going to celebrate this win? Bob
Um,
is wondering.
Well, I can't describe it on stream because it might get demonetized. That's all I'm going to
I'm
say.
not a partner, so it's all good.
I don't want what I'm about to say to be on record either because it's just going to get uploaded to YouTube. No, I think honestly we don't really do much kind of pre or post game analysis. We just kind of have a bit of fun. Like I think we'll just kind of see what the next series brings. Being 4-0 in the table means we're pretty much safe. I think.
Yeah, you're
as
currently
far as
top of the group.
eliminations. So I'm over the moon with how the team's performed. I mean, Alex Carey didn't troll somehow, like he usually does.
Yeah.
Oh God, what a game!
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again, Stesi. We'll let you enjoy this.
Thanks for having me.
And you've more or less solidified top of the group.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely not going to come bottom. That's all I'm happy about. We came in with the objective not to come last, and I think we've done that. So honestly, anything else now is a benefit, is a bonus.
Indeed. Well, good luck with the rest of the tournament, and we hope to see you again back here soon.
Yeah.
Cheers. Take care, lads.
Take care. Let's see if we get someone from Spherical. Oh, that's how you spell his name. See if the Spherical lads are up for doing a post game after that. And if not, probably send you guys over to Jido's stream. Nice. Looks like we're going to get an Obstin. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ops.
So, how are you feeling after those two series?
Was a rough one.
Yeah.
I feel like both games we lost to the offlane. Game one was more or less single-handedly a Viper. Firstly destroying the Bristleback's lane and then destroying everyone's other's game. And they played really well around it, like had us back all the time. And yeah, second game we knew about him playing Dawnbreaker a lot, but I guess we just underestimated the sheer HP regen, and damage this hero puts out. All in all, with like a 12-second cooldown BKB with his shard, it's tough.
You never really think about like how much damage the Q does once she gets a couple of items. It's
like
the main focus of that hero is on the ult, but the rest of her kit is very intimidating.
I feel like game two went fine all in all, but like we had Aegis pushing their top tier 3 high ground. Meanwhile, Dawnbreaker alone pushing faster than us. And yeah, then we kind of took two bad fights, which were kind of close, but I guess not close enough.
What was
we died back and the game was over.
What was the call on the first Aegis ended up just being sort of a farming Aegis? So it seemed like 30 seconds left or so, you finally made your way to a lane to start threatening, but by then it had run out. So was there a plan there, or did we kind of just like run out of time?
I feel like first Aegis we were perfectly fine with farming Aegis. If the opportunity presents itself, we would have been ready for a fight. But I think during the first Aegis, I got caught by the Rookie Cloud and killed immediately after by Dawnbreaker ult when I haven't had Disperser yet, so I couldn't get out of the cloud. And I kind of realized, maybe too late, that without the Pango ult, we were kind of lacking the team fight. I don't know.
Can I also ask about the facet choice on Pangos? Usually I see them going for the double jump, but you went for the Thunderbolt facet. Is that just preference, or you think it was
I feel
better
like
that game specifically?
both are currently pretty viable. They in the last patch they buffed the duration of the long stride, I think it's called, with the faster roll. So it's 9 seconds instead of 8 seconds, and it's with the faster roll, it's way easier to chain stun people. But as I realized on this one fight bot around the portal, it's also apparently easier to get stuck in some cliffs I didn't even know you could jump in. I don't know. I was stuck in this fucking hole. I didn't even know you could be in there, but I guess you never.
Oh, in that
learn.
trench. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, but overall,
Mango has a lot of very weird interactions.
they just played it really well, and maybe we had our timings we missed, and game one I don't even think we had any timing at all. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. You got one more game, 2 more games left in the.
We got 2 more games left as we are in this like 5-team group.
Nice. Do you have any other questions, Cortez?
No, I think I'm all set.
Yeah, and
But good luck to you the rest of the way, and hopefully those last two
Thank you.
games will result in victories. And we hope to see you guys still around. We don't want you guys to go out too early.
We will try our best.
yeah, I'm all in on Spherical, baby. Let's go.
Definitely a
Thank you,
fan
thank
favorite
you.
team too. So good luck the rest of the way. And thanks
Thank
for
you.
taking a minute to talk to us.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, thanks for casting. Thanks to everyone watching, and GG's once again to Stesi's team. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Squelchy, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Likewise. Like chat, I'm going to send you over to Gido as I've got an ad at the moment, but I believe they're still halfway through game 2, I think, the final game.
Yep, they also have a almost 6-slotted Medusa, so we'll see if she buys a rapier.
Yeah. So thanks again, Cortez, for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you, chat, for joining me as well. GG's to both teams, really fun games. And I can't wait for the next one I get to cast, and the next one Cortez gets to cast.
Hopefully this is not the end of my GTI road. Hopefully I can squeeze 1 or 2 more in for the last 2 weeks of the group phase.
Yeah, same here as I'm on holiday during the main stage, I guess it would be called. Right.
Yeah.
See you laters.
Have a good evening, everybody. Go enjoy the end of Gido's match.
Okay, I apparently cannot raid Gido due to their raid settings not allowing me to raid.
Oh no.
So,
well, just go click on Gido's stream, go say hi to them.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
I'm sure half of you have it up anyway.
Alright,